Coucou les coucous! De retour à My Time at Sandrock. Today's the day the new school teacher gets introduced. I should go to the school dedication ceremony. On n'a pas parlé de ça du tout, alors pourquoi do I know that? Alors c'est Logan. Hello Logan.
Hey, was out and about and wanted to let you know. Andy's feeling a bit under the weather. Nothing serious, but as you know, he looks up to you.
I cours pas. Puis sinon Andy a un case of I don't want to go to schoolitis.
Reckon it'd mean a lot to him if you stopped in.
Sure.
Thanks. It'll really brighten his day. Rambo always stops and...
Tu quelqu'un d'autre qui parlait? Venti. Venti, avant d'aller plus loin. Let's pick a gift for you. Feel like I bump into you all the time. Always bring a smile to my face. Have some plastic.
Oh, thank you.
Un truc de moi à cliquer dans ma factory. From Trudy. Since our previous attempt at planting the new forest got blown away by the sandstorm, I managed to convince a botanical expert, Professor Luau from Highwind, to provide some idea on how to solve our issue. He accepted our invitation and arrived in Sandrock yesterday. Ah oui, j'y ai parlé brièvement hier. Disais rien de super pertinent. J'ai parlé assez à Larry, le giggler, puis il a dit, oh, so knowledge is indeed a powerful weapon to defeat your enemies, or something like that. I'm going to host a City Hall meeting to welcome Professor Luau and discuss our forest plan as one. As someone who help with the initial test phase, I'd be delighted if you could join. J'ai de la misère à parler, non? I felt like giving this to you today. Merci, mon brave. Be right back. Peut-être deux. Vivi, Zeke. Juste double-checker. Vivi et Zeke. Ouais. Vous êtes définitivement deux personnes que j'aimerais booster mon amour avec vous. Mabel, rien. Hugo, t'es-tu maxé? Ouais. Rudy, t'es pas maxé, ça qu'on fait définitivement toi. Day of Memory, ça compte même pas pour le Daily Limit. Right, on va revenir faire la deuxième partie des machines après. Tant qu'à voir le proche, on va faire ça tout de suite. Merle est presque maxé. Relique. Relique. Qu'est-ce que je cherche? Un trou dans mes reliques pour domper ça. Ça, je vais le placer dans ma factory plus tard. J'aimerais faire ceci, cela. On ouvre.
Mort's been telling me about the early days of Sandrock. How he and Martel invented a straw grid with nothing but each other to get them through the day. Couple goals, am I right? I hope we can be like them one day. Minus the tragedy part.
Lua a mentionné, j'aurais aimé rencontrer Martel. Let's do our daily snuggles. Rocky, t'es-tu maxé, toi? Ouais, t'es maxé. Ouais, c'est vrai, il reste juste Pebble à faire maxer dans cette famille-là. Kinda hard considérant que je peux pas lui donner de donation, là. Ben, y a pas de quest avec lui.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Go, t'es maxé.
Howdy!
Mr. Teddy likes you. I like you too.
So long, partner!
Howdy! See ya!
Bon.
The light is so cool.
If only Rina hadn't left, our offspring could have studied here. Vivi.
Hello. Thank you. Catch you later.
Wake up! Tu fais, il est... La première fois que je vais sortir du lit, clairement.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, huh? Catch you later.
Mais Heidi, t'es maxi. J'avais pas besoin de parler. Ah, on est un jour... impair. Don't worry about my brother coming, ouais. J'ai dit impair, donc impair c'est le premier.
Thanks!
Ok, j'assume qu'il faut que je dois monter là-bas.
Howdy. See ya.
Our view, t'es-tu maxé? Pas de l'air maxé, non.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out so early. What an exciting day! We're here to celebrate the opening of Sandrock's brand new school. Thanks to the combined efforts of Construction Junction and our Commerce Guild, our children will no longer lose at the starting line. Ahem. During the Relic Rush, Sandrock was a bit more bustling than it is now. At that time, the city had a school, and there were even plans for a university. But as the environment degraded and the sandstorms became more rampant, more and more people moved away. When our last teacher, Miss Bliss, retired due to health reasons, no replacement wanted to come, leaving an empty schoolhouse sitting there until a sandstorm finished the job.
Where was it?
I remember the day Miss Bliss
We
retired.
did our best to try to bring back a school to Sandrock, but budget and population reality always stood in the way. In the meantime, folks in our community stepped up. Vivi, Heidi, even church members taught our children where they could. In the end, I think we can all agree the children of Sandrock are our future. We need to give them the best darn school we could possibly build. And now, after all of our efforts, it's a reality.
On dit merci à qui?
Getting emotional here.
But a school is just a building if it doesn't have a teacher. So, let's all give a great big Sandrock welcome to Jane, our new school teacher.
Whoa!
Would you like to say a few words, Jane?
Elle va paniquer.
Oh, yes, of course.
Non, ok.
Thank you all for the warm welcome. I'm looking forward to working with your children and filling their minds with knowledge. I hope our time together will inspire in
Chance
them
que
a
Cooper est pas
love
là.
of learning that extends throughout their lives. I can't wait to get started.
We are super happy to have you here, Jane. Now, without further ado, as mayor of this lovely town, I hereby dedicate this school to the children of Sandrock. Jane will need some time to get her classroom set up and the curriculum planned. But school starts soon, so make sure our kids have all their school supplies ready.
Logan est pas là.
Have a truly great day, folks.
Faut que je parle à TQ Andy aussi. Alright,
Miss Jane, pleasure to finally meet
J'ai pas
you.
vu c'était quoi mon
I'm
achievement.
Heidi. Welcome to Sandrock.
Oh, Heidi! Yes, a pleasure to meet you as well. You designed the school, did you not? I must say, my eyes lit up when I saw the design. You really went above and beyond.
Oh, you saw the design before you came?
I did! In fact, it sealed the deal for me. When I saw your angular, decisive lines shaped and cradled such a cozy little den of learning, I started to hear the voices of children laughing and singing. It was a no-brainer.
Huh, whoa. I never expected my design to make such an impact. Well, I'll try to continue to impress. Say, you know, I used to be something of a teacher here myself. Me and, one other guy used to tutor the only kid in town.
Is that so? How wonderful. So nice to be amongst like-minded individuals. Who is this other guy exactly? Well, I must meet them at once.
Ah, well, he's, kinda going through some stuff right now.
Miss Mian, I just had to say it again. Thank you so much for making all of this happen. To think I was really going to just rebuild that old shack and call it a school. Well, we all have our off days.
Really, Mayor, you don't have to thank me. I'm just doing what I think is right and trying to make a difference. Like you.
Right. Well, still, we need to also commemorate those who make a difference, to set an example to others and inspire them to do great things. That's why I've commissioned a small plaque to be placed at the door with your name on it.
Va-t-il le faire elle-même?
Really don't. Please.
Well, then you're going to hate this idea. Jane suggested we name the school after you. Mian's Institute of Telesis, or MIT for short.
What? Institute? Technology?
No, Telesis.
Yes, perhaps a bit of a stretch for a city school. But this is the kind of imagination we need teaching our young ones about the world.
Julie va pas trop loin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sometimes I don't always feel like the best leader.
Be seeing ya.
Hey, we're gonna have a new teacher! And finally, a real school!
You should have known that yesterday.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Look what my mom got me! This pencil says Monday on it, and this one says Tuesday. Oh, and you'll never believe what this one says. It says Wednesday!
Yeah, Logan got me the same pencil pack. I told him to stuff it. I chew on one pencil at a time. Ain't got no time for guessing what the future holds.
What's the matter, Andy? You don't seem excited. Didn't you see the class schedule? There's not anything you're looking forward to?
Nah. Listen, if it was me running this thing, we'd be kicking the arithmetic to the curb and doing all combat classes. That's right, morning till night, learning to fight.
Why do I have the impression que Jasmine pourrait piquer le cul?
Combat classes? You're starting to sound like Pet.
What? No, ain't like that. Me and that yellow-bellied snake in the grass got less in common than a frog and a tadpole. My classes would include protecting the weak, standing up to bullies, and hey, let's be real for a second, maybe a little bit of banditry.
All things he kinda did. Yo, toi! Peux pas te parler? Je veux-tu un event chez eux? Ouais, j'ai un event chez eux. Yep, il y a un autre. Ah,
so, what did you have in mind for the PTA, Dan B?
Yeah, I'm interested as well.
Oh, look at this. This is my 10-point plan. We're gonna make sure the kids of Sandrock will have the best experience in school.
Holiday parties? Spring trip?
Radical Dreamers Society?
That's right. We're also gonna need an officer and a bookkeeper. Who's interested?
Gotta say, Dan, when you roll, you really go all out. Maybe I can volunteer some of my time for this. And Rocky's as well.
And I'll work with you on the lunch program.
Ba-da-bam, bam, 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 bam. Dan B, t'es pas maxé, je pense. Ouais.
Catch you later.
Pebble est en interaction, on va y parler tout de suite. Et voir si on peut finalement trigger Andy. Non, Andy est vraiment parti chez lui. Is this the way? Non, c'est pas comme ça qu'on mange la colle.
Hey there! I used to think Walnut Groove was the place for... See ya!
J'aurais pu aller t'acheter un cadeau. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, time to go see TQND. La sortie va être par ici. Machine! Non? Cache-toi tout découvert.
Banana, orange, jelly. I need the yellow and orange kind. Haru, you came back. And you brought the goods. Better share 'em.
Hey, he's been going in and out of it. High fever. But could be worse. And you may have noticed the rambling, jelly, and donuts. Something about a gumshoe named Ned?
Ned?
Logan?
Hey, kid. You awake? If you can hear me, tell me who that is over there.
Oh, yeah. It's you. I got something for you. I was gonna bring it to you, but...
Dang plague.
You know, came down with the dang plague before I could take him over. It's the Super Shield, Mark II, even more super. Got me a diagram and everything.
Ah, peut-être ça, les événements chez...
This is about? I thought you needed cheering up.
Nothing cheer me up more than a Super Shield. Come on, just look at it. I learned a lot since way back when...
Figure the finish field. Bon, on va aller avec le premier parce que ça donne 3 points aux deux gars. Figure for the shield, nah, he's got a real fever. Though the case can certainly be made, your young compatriot here is weaponizing his pitiable fate for personal gain. I resent that accusation. You need to rest. Now is not the time for this. Eggie's here making a lot of sense. Well, too late now. I've done once and said my piece. Cough. Still a way to go, kid. Well, it ain't perfect, but it's all a lot further along than the old one. Dr. Shi, you could make it sense of it. Stayed up all night working on it. Up all night, huh? Ain't a great case to be making for someone playing the sympathy card, kid. I regret nothing. For science.
Yeah, like I said, I learned a lot. You know, that uppity science feller. He knows a lot of stuff, even if you've gotta wring it out of him. Then there's all the late nights I spent writing it and rewriting it.
Kind of the last feller in town I'd ever see you taking after. Hey, wait a sec. Late nights? That's why you're sick, kid. What'd I say?
I regret nothing. For science. Look, just take the diagram home, alright? Think on it. I'll be better soon. Logan needs it. For the outpost. It'll absorb high-impact blows. Made it with a space punch in mind. Based on that chip I stole. It's like the anti-space punch. You need it out there, pal.
Uh-huh. Doing it all for me now, are you, pal? All right. Your offer's been heard. It's time for you to get back to resting up. I'm gonna let our friend be on their way. You hear me?
Okay. Wait!
Huh?
I wanna ask y'all...
Make it quick. Sounds like you're getting worse.
I wanna ask y'all... How's I supposed to know if you two ain't gonna take a page out of Haru's book and quit the gang?
The game.
Easy, pal. Who said anything about any of that?
How's I supposed to know you two ain't gonna ditch me too?
He ain't ditched us. We sent him up there on behalf of the gang. Next time we see him, he'll be twice the man you knew him as.
Ish.
Yeah?
Sometimes the pack's gotta split up, kid. Them's the breaks. One day, you might have to fly a solo mission yourself. But I won't let you out of my sight till you're good and ready. Now, that's a promise.
Alright, you promised.
Have I ever let you down? Now, quit blubbering and get some shut-eye.
Okay.
Machine!
Hey, thanks for coming. Sorry your well-wishing got turned into a sales pitch. Reckon I'll step off for a bit and see if I can't track down some of that jelly you was mumbling about. Oh, what about that shield thing, huh? Didn't want to commit you to some fruitless endeavor. Can you actually make something out of those drawings?
Si je dis j'ai pas le temps, yeah, don't worry yourself over it so long. Puis si je dis que j'ai le temps...
Well, that'd be mighty swell. Just, bring it on by if you manage to, cook anything up. Hopefully something like that would lift his spirits like I originally intended.
Je t'ai parlé aujourd'hui, toi?
Rambo always stuck.
Machine! Alright, make a Mark II Super Shield. Head to the... On le voit courir dans les rues au nord. Il court probablement pour aller à l'école where he's supposed to be. Alright, second event. Third event, techniquement. Nia!
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've called you all here to discuss how we'll move forward with Operation Greenland, which is what we're calling it now. It's much catchier than the plan to plant trees. We have wonderful guests visiting us all the way from Highwind who will be aiding us on this plan. Please say hello to Professor Law and his assistant, Nia.
Boop.
Professor Law is a leading botany researcher in the Free Cities. You may know him for developing the planter box technique. The professor and his assistant will be staying with us for a while to study and solve the soil issue we're facing in the outback.
Thank you for the kind words, Mayor Trudy. I hope that we can work together to discover the reasons behind the inhospitable topsoil. I'm also interested in studying the declines in biomass productivity, particularly those due to anthropogenic causes. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope we have lots of interesting academic discussions and discoveries. Nia, do you want to say something?
Sure. It's so lovely to be back in Sandrock. A few of you have met me already, particularly the builder. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Nia.
Are you jealous? You're that guy from yesterday. Nia, you're back. Puis stay silent. Allô, Chi? Je vais ouvrir la quest log. Be right back. Ok, stay silent, son statu quo, puis on continue. Si je dis you're that guy from yesterday, il va répondre ah yes, I was poking around your workshop yesterday, wasn't I? If it weren't for you, I think I would have climbed to the peak of Mount Rocks and looking at plant sample before getting down to business. Cool. Girl!
Did you miss me? I can't wait to see everyone again. I've been itching to come back to Sandrock. Now that we've become acquainted, let's continue, shall we? So, let's assess the situation. We have now conducted 2 reforestation experiments in the desert. The Little Woods near Gecko Station was a resounding success. Using algae obtained from the shipwreck ruins, we were able to create a sustainable topsoil that supported trees. The second attempt was to plant a larger forest in the Eufaula outback. This time, the results were less than satisfactory. The algae did not prove effective, and the per capita water consumption was much higher than anticipated.
Justice, where the hell are you here?
Any ideas?
À vrai dire, encore une fois, si Boy est là, moi pis Mian devrait pas être là. Justice par rapport, Heidi par rapport, le reste c'est correct.
I visited Zeke yesterday, and he gave me a thorough assessment of the situation. His research was fascinating. Desert planting is a colossal task. It is remarkable you have been able to achieve what you have so far. Regarding the algae, we'll first collect some samples from the outback. Then we'll compare and contrast the samples with those in controlled environments back in Highwind to see if we can observe any differences. As for the water, I'm afraid I can't think of a solution right now. Based on Zeke's numbers, there will be a massive shortfall, even if we somehow reduce the tree's per capita water intake.
Well, we had water shortages before, and we pushed through. If we just put our heads together and...
Boop, 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 boop.
Wait.
Boop.
There will be another water shortage in Sandrock.
Director Chi, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's good. Because that would be adverse to my tea drinking habits. If we're ever low on water again, why don't we just use the water from the Starship ruins?
Ok, c'est vraiment out of order les affaires qui passent.
Wait. What? There's water in the northern ruins?
Isn't this obvious? Okay, look. The Starship ruins was a manufacturing and launch facility for aerospace vehicles. So of course there's water. Spaceflight takes a lot of water. They most likely even had an atmospheric water generator.
Tu vas alors construire un aqueduc au-dessus du canyon?
I simply haven't found a reservoir yet. I thought Justice would have told you that by now.
Huh?
What? You didn't tell me anything either.
Oh, I thought it was just logical. I presumed that you understood this. My mistake.
You, me. Let's have a talk later.
Is this
Nerd
really
was my
true?
punchy.
There might be a reservoir in the Starship ruins? And they have a water maker?
No.
Ah, so it was a joke.
Not might. I'm 100% certain there is a water reservoir in that area. It might have an atmospheric water generator. They were built into every space facility during the late Old World period.
Well, it seems to me that the water issue might no longer be an issue. Certainly worth this little misunderstanding.
Justice, can we get the Civil Corps out there to find this atmospheric water maker?
Generator.
Yeah. Of course we can. No problem. How about you join me for an excursion to the Starship ruins tomorrow?
Will it be dangerous? Very likely. I was only exploring the safe areas. But these old world bases were often guarded by combat robots. Hey, don't worry, we're gonna take care of it. It'll be fine. But do bring some weapon. Builder. La deuxième partie, c'est Justice qui dit moi. Définitivement.
Always raring to go, eh? Love the go-get-'em attitude.
Well then, Director, Justice, and Builder will go with you to find this generator tomorrow. They'll be sure to protect you. I await the good news.
Wow. So I'm a highly valued asset being protected by a team of specialists.
Remember this from Gungam episode.
Sounds like a plan. I'll start working with Mian and Heidi on plans for us to get that water into town.
You can count on me. This is so exciting.
And
I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the rooms tomorrow morning. Make sure you're prepared.
You got it. We'll see you there.
Then that's all for today's meeting. Thank you again, Professor Law and Nia, for coming all this way. If there really is water in the Starship ruins, this will change everything for Sandrock.
Pourquoi que il y avait à moins il y a genre beaucoup de shifting tectographique, tectonic plates à la fin du monde, puis là avec le bateau qui est genre ou slash le sous-marin qui est genre on top of the desert peut-être là. Mais s'il y a un water generator en dessous de Sandrock qui est somewhat pété, puis il y en a un autre a kilometer away? Quoi? Il en fallait-tu vraiment deux différents? Anyway, I'm judging the whole world here, and that's all. Alright. Je vais appeler ça un épisode ici. La prochaine fois, je vais parler avec Nia, voir qu'est-ce qui va se passer. So, au revoir et à bientôt.